All right. Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, question tonight: how will Sonny respond to Nina once he knows the truth? If you watch today's episode, okay. How will Sonny respond to Nina once he knows the truth? Now, if you watch today's episode, you know that it towards the end, it looks like Lois is going to sit there and tell Sonny, um, he knows who ratted out Carly and Drew to the SEC. And once he knows that, what is he going to do? Do you think he's just going to flat out kick Nina to the curb? Do you think he's going to be upset? Sonny kind of betraying the past. Sonny's the type of person that hold on to grudges, like me, which is, yeah, it's bad. But how do you think that he's going to react? How do you think that he's going to sit there and react? That is the question tonight. Now, we're going to be submitted to talk about all the shows: General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Bold and Beautiful, and Young and the Restless. Yes, Bold and Beautiful and Young and the Restless wasn't on today, but we still got a lot to talk about. So let's do a quick roll call and get this live stream started. Tell your screens in the chat. Spider Quakes in the chat. How you doing tonight? Jesus Christ. Nicole's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Black Mars in the chat. How you doing tonight? Anthony, the number one YouTuber. Yes, Happy New Year. Laura B's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Cherry Ice Cream's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Queen of the South is in the chat. It's so good to see you again. Autumn. What's good, Autumn? Autumn says, Albert, this was episode's a hot mess. I know Nina's going to be blasted, but Michael is not going to go unscathed. Other because Michael should have told the truth the moment he found out. Yeah, but that's kind of minor compared to Nina at this point. What's good, Makai? I'm glad you're doing good, Black Mom. Yo, Lois is looking good today. That's some I'll sit there and say right off jump. I gotta sit there and ask about the Queen. I gotta ask about the Queen. Make sure as you're coming in, hit the like button because it really does help. Keeps me on the algorithm. Um, I love when this thing, my phone just takes like forever. Like I'm telling you, one day, Queen of the South, Spiderquake. Um, no, okay. Let's see. We got DC. What is good, DC? Where have you been at? B&B and why not have been kept? Yeah, yes, they have. Yes, they have. B&B and Y&R has been stepping up, and I've been loving it. Which is I've been I've been uh, I've been here working on videos. Yeah, no, you put out. I still got fans watching. You put out a new video. DC said, "What did Jacob about the Maxi recast?" She was fine. You know what she reminded me of? DC. Jennifer. Remember the woman that played Teresa for a little? She reminded me of her. Jennifer Lilly, I think. I said you right about one thing. Olivia was. Oh no, yeah, she. You know, only a certain woman is able to sit there and wear a dress like that. Seriously. Oh, of course, Laura B. Of course. And she says, Xander, Avery with that fresh cut. Oh, he ain't playing. Oh, okay. I kind of forgot though, DC. It is technically Freaky Friday. It is technically Freaky Friday. Devlin, Albert and everyone have a wonderful new year. Devlin, you've been missed. How have you been? Ronnie Ron, the one and only. But DC, I'm very curious about why Xander's actually back. I'm very curious about why he's back. Dolly, what's good, Dolly? But yeah, I'm very curious why he's back. And yeah, speaking of haircuts, I do got to get one. Um, I'm gonna get my haircut when I go on vacation. When I go on vacation for my job. which I don't think is next week, but the week after. Then I'll go and get my hair cut. Unless I just get so annoyed and just decide to do it sooner. But DC says, "But what I appreciate is how YNR and B&B can take their time with storytelling without needing so many plots and twists and keeps it interesting. GH and Days could learn." Yes, and I agree with that. I agree with that. Says what pissed me off about Leave It Today is the way she was letting Carly talk to her husband, the way she was knowing good and well now didn't do anything. Yeah, and I agree with that. Yes, yes. Highlight that effing comment. Yes, yes. Highlight that effing comment. Here's the thing. Lois is more bothered by it. Lois is more bothered by the fact that he was getting, crapped on at him more than Olivia. Olivia's like, no, it's fine. He's doing it for the family. Really? So you're just gonna let your number two best friend sit there and talk to your husband like that? The lack of loyalty. Oof. Devlin says, "I've been fine. I've been watching your lives in that comment." Okay, thank you. Well, I appreciate you watching, even if you weren't participating. I appreciate you watching. DC says, "Why not is huge in character development. You don't need much plot driven arcs when characters are developed and given a point of view." Yo, Danny and Daniel are human trash. Just gonna throw that right now. DC says, like when Audra cried the car, I felt her pain because Sis had to work from the ground up. No matter how will be fine. Exactly. Yeah. But the question is, what would she do now? Oh my God! Thank you, Ariana. Thank you, Ariana. Hello, Albert. However, Sunny reaction. I'm here for it. Yes, I am too. I am too. Thank you, Ariana. Thank you so much. Oh, Danny for kissing Philip. I mean, kissing Phyllis, and then kissing Christine afterwards, and Daniel for kissing Heather back. Literally sat there and I'm like, so your girl's out of town because she got to sit there and make sure her daughter's okay, and you sit there kissing and making out with Heather? Like, are you kidding me? Jennifer, was good. Thank you for joining. Sonny is going to be livid. I think it will break them up. Okay, yeah, both of them. I'm like, they're not womenizers, but it's like DC says, I believe Danny feels sorry for Phyllis. He knows Phyllis is a train wreck, so he felt so sorry that he felt the need to kiss her. He feels so every man that Phyllis has been with, I believe, has had pity on her. I mean, I have pity on a lot of people. I don't kiss them though. I don't kiss the people that I have pity for. But yes, Jennifer, it is so good to see you. Devlin says, Albert, who do you think will tell Sonny what crazy Nina did to Drew and his baby mama Carly? See, I want to say Lois, but it's too obvious, and I feel like Lois is going to get. Be really nice is Nina actually did it. Nina tells the truth. Because when Lois knows, there's a problem. DC says sometimes you may pity someone with a kiss. It happens especially if they're good looking. Hmm. Can't co-sign that. I can co-sign a lot of things when somebody's good looking, but oh, of course. No, but it's good to see you though. Mackay, now that Esme has her memories back, I think she may try and physically hurt Trina. Trina needs to get to Paris quickly. Yes, I'm very curious about what's going to end up happening with the Trina and Spencer. I'm not saying that stupid name, but I'm very curious about what's going to end up happening with them. Are they going to write them both off because Nicholas Chavez is doing a whole Netflix thing? Like, what's going to be the story with that? I've not exactly been the biggest Sabrina fan because I'm going to be honest, a lot of the fan base have generally turned me off from it. Um, Ronnie Ron, I heard that Tay's going to get blamed for Harley in the hospital and AJ being an ass. I wanted want to go hard on Tay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw the promos today. I saw the promos today. Holly's dumbass decided to sit there and take some candies that, Tate was like it's a bad idea, but stupid Holly. DC says if I was Esme, I would just leave town knowing that she knows, but do it gradually. Be found it where she broke into Spoon Island, like sis didn't even have a plan. No, DC. She took some stuff that, well, she took some illegal pills. She took some pills that Tate told her not to take. But she was all like, "Oh, you're a square. You're getting two shoes. I'm gonna do what I want." Okay, now your dumbass is on the floor, sitting there foaming at the mouth. Oh my god, no. There was no new episodes of B&B. There was no new episode of B&B and YNR today, Makai. Devlin said, "I would according to soap opera digest, I guess." Ariana says, "You're welcome. I'm here for all the train wrecks." Yes, me as well. Same. Especially this Xander and Sarah thing. Ariana, I'm here for it. 'Cause you know they're gonna be a train wreck. There's a disaster waiting to happen, and I am here for that. DC says Holly's the type of girl that gets into trouble if you hang around her long enough. Yeah, when Tate was like, "Yo, listen," what I didn't understand, because okay, I guess I gotta sit there and say the gateway illegal activity, the first one starts with W. He was okay with sitting there smoking, but now you're not okay with taking pills? Like, did I miss something? I don't understand that. He just said that my parents are addicts. I can't even be sitting there around that stuff. But you're okay with weed? I'm scared. I had to sit there and say, "You're okay with that?" Come on. That's what I didn't understand. It was like, you're not okay with pills, but you're okay with weed. And I understand that there's a different level with that, but it's still like, you know. DC says, "I hope with Xander coming back, they can bring the Evans back. It's needed." Yeah, I'm not gonna. Not that I like to do the whole diversity train thing, but yeah, watching flashbacks of it, I was like, wow, this. DC says some people don't see. Yeah, exactly. But it's so dumb though. It's so dumb. It's like I get what he was initially trying to say, but I'm like, bro, see, the problem is you messed up the first time with that. That's so stupid. You're right, but it's yeah. Ryan says Xander's the same person that don't mind. He has a child. He is the same. Well, yeah, of course. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what I was saying to Ariana. I'm like, I'm there for that mess. I'm there for it. See okay. Granted, I've never actually done it before, but I think the problem with it, one, it's a gateway blank into other more hardcore stuff, right? Like, regardless if you are smoking it or if you are just gummying it. Okay, but yeah, that's how I was just like, I'm like, bro, um, this seemed a little out of pocket. Eagle fans said Holly really needs some serious help. Tate, I feel bad for this guy, but he needs to know Holly is in trouble. Teenagers is not worth the trouble. She puts Tate in a bad place and all. Yeah, Ron says when it comes to diversity, rinse and repeat, don't write good for. Yeah, I can see that. DC says, well, wait, you were saying something about flashback scenes with Xander. It just seemed like there was a little bit more diversity back then. Um, DC, it seemed like a little bit more diversity back then than what they have going on now. Trust me, I'm not the diversity police. I do not like to get into that. I rather just it's a headache for me personally, and I feel like when you bring up race is such a sensitive subject, but you know, DC says, "Oh yeah, there was, and Xander acting was top notch." Okay, DC, did you watch James's? I have two things to say. Did you watch James' live stream? Um, his once again his live stream cut off. I think he did a live stream yesterday, and like 54 minutes it just cut off. Eagle fans says Phyllis had the nerve to give Tucker the creep look when she's trying to split Danny up with his girlfriend. She's not better than Tucker. Well, she did thank Tucker for the save and playing along and stuff like that. Daphne says, according to Soldier, Sonny will find out about Crazy Nina in January. They have nursed Bobby's memory, I believe, sometime in January and February. Belinda. Okay. Thank you for letting me know, Davlin. I am so not looking forward to the Bobby tribute. It's like, it's just gonna be sad. I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna sit there and fast forward through a lot of the sad stuff. So if people ask me what my thoughts are about the Bobby tribute, I'm gonna be like, well, I saw bits and pieces of it. Um, I'm not ready to go down that rabbit hole. Dolly says Holly and Tay should be in boarding school like every other Salem child for the last. But yeah, I wonder what happened to James's live stream. I was watching it yesterday. Oh, Soap Dirt. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, I know Belinda. She's usually go with her scoops and stuff like that. Yeah, I was watching this video and it was like 54 minutes into it, and it just I'm like, I don't know if anyone else saw that, if they were on James' live stream. Eagle fan says, I think this week one I got the best episode this week. Days is number two. Being reverted back to boredom. Alex will also be accused of Tate of causing Holly to be in the hospital, and it's caused a wow. Where'd you get that from, Ron? Are they just going to throw Alex in there too? Okay. All because of dumbass Holly. Also, has anyone been watching Lanikia's channel lately? I don't know if anyone's been watching Lanikia's channel. Well, I was watching it a couple of days ago, and well, she's putting up full videos of Days of Our Lives. And I thought that was odd. And it wasn't the first time she put it out, but I want to know if anyone else actually noticed that because I watch her videos from time to time whenever I get a chance. Her name is Lanikia. She does reviews. She mostly does days. Sometimes she does General Hospital, but there's been times where she didn't do a review of Days of Our Lives. She just put out the actual episode of Days of Our Lives. And I thought it was kind of odd because I think maybe about a year or so ago, somebody was reporting all her videos. They were just being nasty and just like, um, no, Ariana, just chilling. That's my plan. My plan is just to relax, Ariana. What about yours? So Lobby says, I've heard of her, I just don't watch her. Okay. And Nicole, you noticed that too. Lily said the reviews was at the end of the episode. Really? She's putting up full shows with her review. Yeah, that's yeah. Somebody was being spiteful. They reported a lot of her videos. She actually wound up getting a second channel, and then I don't know. She was able to work it out with YouTube. How you doing tonight, Crystal? Same area. And I've been busy all week. I mean, uh, I've been well, yeah, I've been super busy. So it's nice to sit there and get a bit of a break. I mean, I'll still be doing my live streams, but weekends is usually my best time where I get to just kind of hang out and chill and not really do anything too crazy. But yeah, anyway, whatever this person was, he or she was being really spiteful and wanted reporting a lot of her videos. Now she's putting up full episodes. So I was like, um, what's going on? Kyrie's the one and only. I've been meaning to sit there and say that all week, and I kept forgetting. Dolly says I like her day's review. She get how ridiculous the show is and has fun with it. Exactly, Dolly. Yeah, no, I love watching her reviews too. Ron says I'm still confused why John and Pat showed their face to Constantine. That was stupid on their part. Well, um, he was going to get Constantine was going to know their voices. So what's the difference if he sees their faces or not? Allison, how have you been? How have you been, Allison? You've been missed. I hope you are well. Yes. Anyway, I just figure I bring it up because I've been trying to bring it up all week, and I kept forgetting. I literally kept forgetting. Carrie says, "Sonny definitely gonna find out next week." Yeah. Somebody in the chat said that he was gonna find out in January. Oh, Kyrie, so you still doing your live stream tonight? Are you still doing your live stream tonight? Very curious. Gucci, okay. All right. Like I said, you've been missed. We still gotta go, we still gotta do the whole ramen thing. And you still gotta do that whole ramen thing if you're still down for it, Allison. Um, I didn't forget. Dolly says it looks like they are building up something involving John's past as a henchman. Yeah, because exactly. And I knew I forgot that. Yeah, the eyes. Constantine remembered his eyes for some odd reason. Um, I thought that was interesting. Again, I still don't understand why they're going so hard on this whole Constantine thing. I mean, they acting like Constantine swindled this chick out of millions of dollars already. You know, like, oh, you need to get out of town now, or else. Or else what? Or else what? He didn't actually do anything yet. Like, I must have missed something. But yeah, but that's cool. DC's working behind the scenes. Okay, good. Alice, don't forget to sit there and send me an email. I don't know if you have like Instagram or anything like that. Ramen, not damn. Oh, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Should have Stephanie for two and Jada for three. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna wind up happening on Ron. Harry says I got great surprise news next week. My new Project at work got pushed back into the 8th, so I'm on vacation all week, meaning I can get my college work done sooner than Thursday. No need as long as hiatus. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see what happens, Crystal. Dolly says the comic book fan in me loves all the pawn stuff with John is giving Weapon X. Yes. See, Dolly, you're just awesome. You're just awesome. What is this taking so long? Allison says for the GH fans, Esme's back to herself and crazy Heather. Yep. Yes, and I'm with it. Yeah, that's I actually try to choose Spider quick. Like I said, I'm just going to try and set that up. Duan was good. Carrie says my original plan was to leave YouTube all of January, but now I can complete all 4 units during my vacation. Don't need as long to practice for final exams. Why is this taking so damn long? Damn it. Duan says Sonny ain't going nowhere. Okay, I guess we'll see. Weird. Um, but yeah, Allison, let me know. Harry says I'm not live streaming tonight after all the Jesse Jess is in the chat, the one and only Queen Jess. What's good? Jonathan, what's good, Jonathan? I don't know what that's supposed to say. But yeah, Allison, I'll be down. So if you have Instagram, just hit that up on Instagram. But what's good, Jonathan? It seems like it's been a minute though. Seems like it's been a minute. Just says not number 2 queen. Wow. Krista said Trina just might shock all of PC. Maybe, maybe time will tell. Time will tell. This trip seemed like it's out of nowhere, by the way. Um, like I'm not really understanding that. Johnson says Holly may have gotten over her crush on Johnny, but she's still um some mature. Oh, she still has some maturing to do. Yes, I know, Jess. I was surprised too. Ron says in past should have broken Constantine's leg. Damn leg. He's fake. He should have broke his leg. Okay, Ron. Ron is just like he's about that violence. Curry says only watch most of GH. Fast forward most of the days. Don't have as strong as an opinion as usual to justify a longer live stream now. Next week it should be really good. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I kind of disappointed you're not doing a live stream, but I understand. I understand. Jackie P, what's good, Jackie P? Yeah, that's what I said, Spike. Like, yeah, no, General Hospital was better than Days Today. General Hospital was better than Days Today. I was enjoying it. It was good. Allison says, is Katrina and Spencer off to Paris because they're writing them off for introducing a new actor? I heard yes, that's very true. He is going to Netflix. So I'm very curious if they're actually writing them both off. But if that's the case though, then like what is Esme gonna do then? Just says Olivia looked great today. I don't know what Lois had on. Yeah, no, Jess. I said that too. I was like, listen, like I said before, it's like only a certain type of woman can wear a dress like that. Yeah, that dress is not made for everyone. That is the damn truth. Um, but quick says Holly did the hogs and got phone from yep. Yeah, I'm like, you know what, and that's on you. Just says what type of woman? A very curvy type of woman. Just you know damn well what I'm talking. I love how she sits there and act like she doesn't know what I'm talking about, and she really does. Um, a very curvy woman, Jess. Curves in the right places. Carrie says, on second thought, why not? Yeah, I'll do one. It's mostly on GH. I got to talk about Trina, Esme, and Heather. So yeah, good, 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 good. That actually makes me very happy. Tracy, what's good, Tracy? Just I really didn't know. LOL, that dress would look nice almost. And no, 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 Jess, it really wouldn't. It it really wouldn't, Jess. What's good, Tracy? Happy Friday. Nicole says I feel bad for EJ. Nicole doesn't love him. Yeah, consolation prize. She's using him nothing more as a consolation prize. But yes, Jess, just to answer that question, no. Only certain type of woman can sit there and look good in that type of dress. There's certain dresses that are made specifically for certain type of women. Yeah, Jess. I'm just keeping it real, Jess. Johnson says Lois may not have brought a lot to the table since her return, but she sure got props for a figure. Yeah, I give it exactly, Jonathan. I said the same thing. I said the same thing. Tracy says, I think okay, I think Sonny will be upset at her, but in time will pass and they will still be together. I think so too. He likes working with Cynthia Watro, so Fly Quick says Nicole does love AJ but isn't in love. Yeah, that's true. I should tell you the truth, Fly Quick, that's actually a great observation. I'm actually generally impressed. I don't have anything to say. It's just it was like I gotta highlight that one. That's he is 100% correct. I'm speechless. Just as Olivia is still an idiot, and so is Ned. Carly is also dumb. Carly was meant to come in that Ned meant to talking about, oh, you ratted us out, and I should sit there and do the same to you. And like, but he didn't do anything though. Like, but he didn't actually do anything. Like, you're the one that committed inside trading. Yeah, exactly. Don't. That's exactly. I was like, I, I don't actually have anything to say. I'm like, yeah, Allison. Lois is definitely a smart. Lois is definitely smart. She may have the whole Brooklyn accent thing going on. Um, and it'll probably make people think that she's not as smart as she is. But Jess says yes, Carly was annoying, but it's not like Ned is trying to clear his name. That's true. That's true. But whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, Carly was annoying. Okay, well, I just went through. Tracy says because when AJ proposed to her, he told her that understood the kind of person she was. He knows sometimes she does things that shouldn't be done. Shouldn't be doing. Uh, why would anyone allow themselves to be taken to blame? See, Lois says something that I said today that I've been saying for a while. That's your childhood friend. You want your childhood friend to sit there and go with the best woman possible. Okay, not somebody who's going to be vindictive and do something that hurts your family. Olivia's talking about, oh well, Sonny's happy and there's peace that's going on. How do you how are you equating Sonny being happy with somebody who is lying to him and being deceitful to him? Johnson says Carly believed that Ned screwed her over based on a hunch. Well, I mean, yeah, no, we get that. We get that, Jonathan. Um, and that's a sad thing. I just it's like, yep, I agree. I agree. Lisa, how have you been? Both Sonny and Carly need to apologize to Ned when the truth comes out. Oh, I want that to happen so bad. And when it does, oof, I'm gonna I'm hmm, I'm gonna roast both of their asses to be honest. I'm gonna roast Sonny and I'm gonna roast Carly. Alice says I think Lois is going to figure out why Michael gave up his shares. Is he was after Sonny. I hope so. I because I have to tell you that whole Dex secret thing needs to come out, and that's something else. I feel like we totally forgot about that. Like, what is going to wind up happening when Sonny figures out Dex was working on a cover? That has been a very long secret. Jackie B says, I don't understand why Olivia would put Sonny happiness above her husband. That's true. Well, that's and unfortunately that's the thing now. Um, Olivia has never really been that loyal. Like the loyalty when it with Ned is very fickle at best. Have a good night, Nicole. Johnson says roasting Day GH edition coming in 2024. Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. Joe says Lois better tell the truth next week. I can't take it if a fifth person keeps quiet. Oh, okay, Spider Quick. That's really unnecessary. Why the? I love how I can't delete comments for some odd reason. Um. Yes. Have a good night, Nicole. Piece of sh. Okay, Spider Quick. Calm down. It's not that serious. Bobby says it'll be interesting when Sonny finds out what Michael did to Nina and Dex thing. Yeah, I'm with it. That out there. Um, yes, Jonathan, I agree. Let's hope. Let's hope. Although I'm gonna be honest, Jonathan, I don't expect much. Oh, Jess said, by the way, did you make up your mind? Are you streaming on New Year's Eve? Yeah, yeah, well. Um, I'll take a short break and then like I'll come back and we'll do the whole ball dropping thing. That'd be fun. Jackie B says I haven't been watching JH much lately. I was disappointed to see Drew back. Why the Jess says, okay, better be. uh I love how Jess just sits there and just tells me what to do, just like you better do it. I'm like, okay. All right, Jess. Jess is just too cute at this point. Um Johnson says maybe Morgan should come back alive before Sonny find out what Michael tried to do. Well, that'd be a twist. I wouldn't expect. I feel like that'd be too good of a twist for Jace to do. Dave, how are you doing tonight? Happy New Year! I just saw your Daisy View thumbnail and noticed that Ned Quarterman's on days. Yes. How is he doing two shows at once? Because he's not on contract. He's not on contract on either of them, so he can do both. I think there's two actors that can do both. Um, Wally Kirk and the dude that plays Steve. No, the dude that plays Leo. Yeah, are you done, Spider Quick? It's starting to get a little bit too much, and I really don't feel like timing you out. But all right, Spider Quick, that's enough. Um, Johnson said there's a prime time special for GH coming Thursday. I heard about that. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. I may or may not watch it, but Lisa says Steve Byrne can do both days in GH. Yeah, but he hasn't been on GH in a while. Actually, to tell you the truth, Lisa, they fired him from GH, so I can't put him in that category. Yeah, but it's a little bit too much, Spider Queen. Just chill out a little bit. What's good, Darby? I'm like, bro, you doing a little bit too much. Um, but yeah, Steve, that dude been fired. Yeah, what's good, Darby? Honestly, tell you the truth, that's a little bit too much. Black Quick says I would guess days better on guess days better guess the days character better on Johnson says but GH always hired him back also but GH can always hire him back. Also feel that he has more of a purpose on GH than on days. Hmm. Allison says yes, I'm looking forward to GH prime time special too. Lisa says yes, but Steve was fired for the vaccine mandate. If that changed, he can do both, maybe reoccurring on GH. Maybe. Maybe. The question is, though, Lisa and everyone, will Steve actually want to go back to GH? After what? That's another thing, though. Like, would he actually want to go back to Spy Quick said, guess the day's character who was an Asia Shield. Who? I'm actually kind of curious who. And what's the good advice that she was given, Jess? I'm too tired to put up with Spider-Quake's nonsense. Today, see you tomorrow. Oh, see what you did, Spider-Quake. Autumn says, I was speaking of Steve. You heard while he and his wife were separated, she got, yeah, cause of her infidelity, cause that's why they finalized their divorce. Yeah. Yeah, that was a while back. Yeah. Jackie B says, yes, Becky D yesterday did. Yeah. Have a good night, Laura B. And Spider-Quake got to sit there and be all sorts of action tonight. That's the thing. Like, I sit there. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna. Nah, okay. I'll get back to that in a second. Johnson says Steve actually did mention in the video about his firing that if the mandate is lifted, yeah, that was. I do remember that. Lisa says Steve will come back. Steve will want to come back to GH. I read a message that he wrote on Instagram, but that was a while ago. Though. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It was. It was. I agree, Jess. It was. I guess I would just be surprised if he actually did come back because like the way he got fired was pretty messed up. No, those damn Logans. Johnson says I think Steve would want to return to Jage because unlike Harrison and Dage, Jason is a legacy character. I mean, yes, but I don't know. I feel like the way he got I feel like the way he got disrespected was like why is it? Hmm. Lisa says Steve wife did not stand by him with the vac. Oh, he didn't. I mean, she didn't. Oh, Why is it not? But yeah, I didn't know. Like I knew the whole cheating thing. But see, here's my whole other thing about that. One said he didn't get disrespected. He just didn't want to follow his employer's rules. Yeah, I was trying to look up something. I mean, that's one way of looking at it, I guess. But Alice says, meaning Jason could fight Drew for Cart. Yeah, who she had much better chemistry with. I mean, like I said, that's I don't know. Alice says, "Okay, can we get chat? Okay, can we chat about this plan by Lucy to get Scotty to marry Tracy?" That's it's yeah, it's yeah. That's why I was like, I don't even understand. Okay, Lisa says GH likely to hire Steve back. Then, well, yeah. Um, the whole lawsuit thing was just. Johnson says it wasn't necessarily a disrespect on GH's part. They did what they thought was best for the safety purposes, and Steve understood that. So I don't think he holds anything against the producers. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Make sure you do hit the like button because it really does actually help. We got 30 people in the chat. Okay, yeah, 30 people in the chat, 18 likes. So really does actually help. The Spiderquake just says no. No what? Jackie B says it could be interesting to have Jason come back with the quarterly memory. Sonny shouldn't be the most powerful man on Port Charles. No, because Tracy ain't that smart. Hmm. I don't see why. Solomon was good. Johnson says Engel is never returning GH. He burnt though. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. What's good, Solomon? What's good, Big Nate? I was wondering. I didn't think I blocked you, Spider Quick. I know I just timed you out. But I wanted to sit there and check and make sure I didn't block you and rather just timed you out. Didn't even give me. Nate said what happened to Indigo. Ingo. He sued because he didn't want to sit there and do the vaccine as well. So he wound up suing, I think, General Hospital or something like that, and we haven't heard from him since. Johan, how you doing tonight? Harry says, I feel like Jax should be killed off by a new villain. It will create compelling content for Jocelyn's character. Uh-huh. Got me. Johan says, how you doing tonight, bro? I'm doing good. How you doing? I'm doing good. I cannot complain. How you doing though? Any plans for the any plans for the new year? Or for New Year's Eve or day? Well, New Year's Eve anyway. Nate says, Engo comment on the IG poster of GH 60th anniversary special. Come celebrate GH unless oh okay, I gotta see that. I gotta see that. Same. Chilling in. No, just drinking some champagne. Yeah. I don't know. I might get some wine. I'm not too sure. If I do drink, it'll probably be wine. But and Duan says recast Jax already. I don't know. Xander was on Agents of Shield. I don't remember who he played. Wait, okay. Xander. You mean Days of Our? Okay, you mean Days of Our Lives? Xander was on GH. No, but Spider Quick, you're telling me Days of Our Lives Xander was on Agents of Shield. Johnson says the mandate wasn't the only reason Engo was let go from GH. Yeah, I forgot that whole comment. Um. Oh wow. I'm at. I'm at. I'll check it out tonight. I'll check it out tonight on Disney Plus. Simon says the classic Why Not episode was much better than what we get on Daily Minus. The yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it. Well, to be honest, I kind of like just chose not to watch it because I knew it was an old episode. But um, I don't know. Once I looked at like I was like, that's not Victoria. That's what you call it. Carrie says, I'm sure Abba will make Nina is I'm sure Abba will make sure Nina is barefoot and pregnant by March, cooking him food if Sonny doesn't take her back. Listen, I'm the one that does the whole cooking thing. I do the cooking thing. Minus that one incident. The one says calling his fans biggest wasn't the yeah. Um Neither was the comment he said about neither was the comment he said about the actress that plays Terry. Larry says, you're living right across the street from Liquor Store, but let's not kid ourselves about you're thinking about. See, that's the thing, Kyrie. That's one incident. That is one. That is one incident. See, Duane, again, that's one incident. Johnson says, and Kristen, yeah. Well, it makes sense. Um, it makes sense. Kyrie says it was one incident too many. Yeah, we'll see about that. Flight Quick says he was on season 6, episode 2. Okay. Let me write that down. 6. All right. Thank you. I'm going to check it out tonight. But like I said, Jonathan, I'd rather have her gone than her just being there to be there. So, like, if you get her there, get her something to do, you know? So I'm cool with Kristen being gone because I feel like Kristen's one of those characters where it's like Angela, the good Angela. Yes, that was one of my favorite one our episodes all the time when Kevin was author. Oh, that was Kevin. And Ashley was running with the blanket now. That was top notch. Okay, I gotta sit there and check it out then. It's still on my DVR, so I'll check it out. Lisa says, can you tell how GH has more dialogue for Rena Sofer than Bold? Because Brad Bell seems like he don't really give an F. Um, Darby says maybe we allow Albert to cook on his stove when Jess leaves town on vacation, so he can't blame his kitchen fire on her. Angela says Nina is trash. Spike Quick says Xander will have face painted on and is what fits. Spider Quick, I miss that show every day. I miss that show every day. I do. And actually, tell you the truth, I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did. ABC is not known to be generous, so the fact that Disney stepped in and was like, no, you're not canceling the show. It's not my wife, Kyrie, is talking about. And that's the good Angela. Johnson says, I was just hoping we would get to see her reaction to Gabby being in prison. It would have been fun to see her rub it in Stefan's face and the way she was blackmailing and deciding away her shares. Very true. Lisa says, what do you think about what happened to Emma? Did Thomas kill her? I don't think so. Yeah, I have to sit there and rewatch. I have to watch that part because it's very confusing, Lisa. Because people were sitting there saying that she died because she was texting and driving. And other people were sitting there saying that she died because Thomas was chasing her and using like high beams on her while she was driving. So I gotta watch the episode. Yeah, I that's the thing, Solomon. Like that part of it kind of turned me off, to be honest. If it's not Amelia playing Victoria, it just I got so used to her I can't go back. Like quick Albert, the reason I know is because when I saw Zen, I thought I knew him from somewhere. Like I knew I've seen him, so look him out. Yeah, I definitely will. I'm actually gonna do that tonight. So Johnson says Nina will be getting noodles and ice cream from Mama. Just kidding. See, I can cook. I can cook. That was just one time. That was a one-time incident, and that wasn't really my fault. Lisa says Emma was texting. Her eyes was not on the road. See, that's exactly what people think they're saying. Harry says, yes, watch the episode tomorrow. Then we can do a members only retro review. Yeah, okay. I am definitely going to do that. Johnson said, I mean Johan. Well, thank you, Spider Craig. Duane says, Kate, yeah, I know. I'm used to Amelia now. So Angela says, Kevin, what is busting, burning down Gina's wig, Colleen, and oh, that was her name. Okay. Johnson says in some weird news from the CW, they're going to start airing reruns of the Connors and I hate that network, Jonathan. Ooh, I hate that network. Kerry says, I remind you, I know how your memory is. Gotta to remind the boomer. Okay. Fly Quick says, yeah, is Katie Baby is a Logan. Katie Baby is a Logan. Blackmon said, did you get the crock pot, Albert? You need that. Yeah, I do actually want to get that. Johnson says the CW is dying a slow death. Hopefully a painful one too, Jonathan. Hopefully it's not just a slow death, but it's a painful one. And yes, I'm that vindictive. Just says who said Albert can cook? Yes. Burgers is the only thing I can cook. Whoa, okay. Just don't get me started with you. Curtis says Donald Logan don't compare to Nina in a battle for Boomer Bostic Heart. Allison says Cecilia is still on the air. I'm in advertising. Yeah, it still is. Still is, Allison. Miss Mom said it doesn't say what NAC is leaving GH to play. It doesn't say yet. I know that he is, but that's a good point though. And Jess, you know damn well why I actually messed up on that food. It was your fault, Jess. Just agree with me. Why don't you just agree with me? This way we could just move past it. I don't understand why you're being so stubborn about it. Blackmon said, "Did you look at?" No, I'm gonna look at it tonight. I got so distracted, I just kind of wanted to head straight to bed, but I will look at it tonight though. Johnson says, and on Tuesday in 2024, the CBO will air crime, their true crime doc, Crime Nation, when Flash and Superman Lois used to air. That seems about right. It's funny, Jonathan. I was going to think about that network today, and I'm just like, I still can't stand that network. Never, just never, really. Curry said, just like you won't get past the toilet seat. Well, that's different. That's different because Jess knows that I'm right about that. Johan says I'm drinking Josh champagne. Miss Bumblebee says, and I don't see THC. You mean Trina? No, I don't think so either. I think it's just more of a short break. Spike Quick says, "Where's the iPhone charger?" She's on 10th floor GH. She's on 10th floor GH. Yeah, she does. She does videos with Matt. Oh no, Solomon, he's here. He's here. Johnson says the CW is also getting back WWE. I mean, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. I had a problem with them like literally canceling all their shows to put on whatever the hell it is that they're putting on right now. Or Reacher. That's not Jack Reacher, though, right, Darby? See, Jess just got to be stubborn. And the sad thing is that Jess knows that I'm right about that. Okay, yeah, it is Jack Reacher. That's a good question. There's so many shows I gotta watch on. Well, I think there's only three shows I gotta watch on Amazon Prime. Fight Quit. Johnson says at least we still have the final season of Superman and Lois to look forward to. You know why I'm looking forward to that though? Not just because it's good, but because once that show ends, I never have to sit there and watch the CW ever again. Ever, 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 ever. So yes, that's why I'm happy. Cat Lady. Okay, Cat Lady watches Reacher. Miss Almost said TH never mentioned anything about taking a break from GH. Has she confirmed? No, that's just my guess. That's just my guess. What the Johan says, Albert, do you like champagne? You know, champagne is just sparkling wine. I never had champagne before. I never have. I never. I don't see why I wouldn't like it, but I never actually had it before. Lisa said, Tent Max and Josh did a good job. It would be a good recasting like what they did with Molly. Oh, yeah. No, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, yeah. I agree with that. Johnson says, unless they have a change of heart and bring back the kind of content that made the network revive. Yeah. Jonathan, I'm going to be honest. The only way that that network would ever get me back is if they put on some iteration of the Vampire Diaries. Like if they bring back Legacy or something like that, that's the only way. That's the only way that that network would ever get me to go back and watch it. I'm still pissed off that they canceled Legacy. Um, that's the truth, Jonathan. They either put back on Legacy or any form of the Vampire Diaries, and I'll come back. Until then, they can go and f themselves. Um, yes, very true. CW was the WB. It is still technically called the WB. I don't know why they call it the CW. It didn't really change anything. Kelly says, "Albert, did you get to see my ex Miss Sweater yet?" No. If it's on your let me go. Where are we at? If it's on your page, I'm gonna check it out. Holy Jesus, why is this taking so long? I'm gonna check it out tonight. Yes, it's on my page. All right. Why is your page not there? I actually did save it. Okay. Johan says mix champagne with the OG. What the hell is this actually? And it's funny too. I literally, I'm so annoying. It's so goddamn annoying. Oh, there we go. Wow. Like I did say I didn't. Oh, okay. I like it. I thought it was going to be a picture of you and the. That's an interesting sweater. I thought it was going to be a picture of you and the sweater. Joanne says I have vodka with OJ. Oh, okay. Damn. Vodka, well, boy, OJ, yeah. Vodka's just strong, though. Like I can do most drinks, but vodka just. Black Kirk says I remember why you hated Spencer. No, I thought. I mean, I thought you was gonna be, and that's why I was like, I raced to go and see it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna sit there and see you in a sweater. And it was like, oh, it's just a sweater. I think I was just more mad because I literally saved your video to my phone. So, um, Kelly says so. Spencer and Trina is leaving for a bit. What's good, Justin? Yeah, it seems like so. I don't know. It was just my speculation because it was like she asked him to go. He said yes. That usually means that they're both leaving for a little bit. Now Lisa says, I still think Esme is Felicia's daughter. Yeah, I don't see that happening. I don't I don't see that happening. That ship has pretty much kind of sailed, Lisa. Alyssa says she won an Emmy too, so also I will never watch no episode of One Years the same way again. I used to like that show. Carrie says my Aunt Joy still looks better than Betty. Okay. Um Kelly said the young lady playing Esme is really good. Her talking to her dead father, yeah, love that. And today with her mom. Johnson says WB is more likely to be sold in the coming months, and if Comcast Universal buys it, we could end up seeing DC Comics shows on and Vampire Diaries like shows on Sci-Fi. I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. I like I said, they pretty much. It's like I know that they wanted to make it easier for whoever to sit there and buy it, but like they could have gave those shows proper endings if they were just going to do that. So just canceling it the way that they did. Like I said, I'm still pissed off that they canceled Legacies. Darby says maybe Trina and Spencer leaving town is the best thing for Esme, storyline wise, and maybe get her new romantic interest. Johnson says, have you ever seen the show Witchblade? No. Is that on the Sci-Fi Channel? Because I haven't watched the Sci-Fi Channel in years. Lisa says no blood test was done. Ryan and Heather are both psychopaths. Ryan was using Esme. I mean, it's possible, especially with the no DNA test. I give you that much. I'll give you that much. Yes. Kelly says, then who can Esme hook up with? We don't have anyone for her. That's true. Unless they're gonna bring in a new character, which will be stupid because, well, for me, they already have too many characters as it is. That's why I'm cool with uh, that's why I'm cool with Krista not being on for a while. Johnson says it was a superhero drama show that aired in the early 2000s on TNT. Oh, okay. Esme and Adam. Hmm. Alice says, "OMG, let's set Esme up with Jake, son who played the crazy kid, and Josh." Oh, you mean Adam? I think you mean Adam. I knew you was going to say that. I knew you was going to say that, cat lady. Knew you was going to say that. All right. As fun as it's been, I'm going to sit down in the live stream right here. Because I do got to wake up early in the morning. Um, Way too early in the morning. I do want to thank you all for joining. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, let's try to behave next time on the live stream. I don't feel like timing you out again, but I will. So just keep that in mind. Because like I said, my patience going next year is going to be a lot shorter, and it's going to go from being timed out to being blocked. Um, Allison said Adam she saw. Yeah, I figured. Okay, well, it's going to be a problem when I start to block you. So just keep that in mind. I'll make sure it'll be a problem at that point. Have a good night, Jonathan. Have a good night, Crystal. It's like, come on, bro. I just want to, have you come in and chill and have a good time. You don't need to constantly sit there and be going back and forth with people. Blackmon says, we were having so much fun, but understood. Yeah, no, listen, I love doing this. Love, love, love doing this. Have a good night, Jackie P. Yeah, sometimes it gets a little bit too much though, Spider Quake. Have a good night, Kyrie's. Have a good night, Cat Lady. Have a good night, Queen Jazz. Have a good night, Allison. Have a good night, Spider Quake. Have a good night, Darby. Have a good night, Solomon. Well, like I said, Spider Quake, I want you in the chat, but if we start to make other people leave, it's going to be a problem. And then that's going to be my problem. And we're not going to have that. So, well, Spider Quake, you keep that attitude up, and and it's just going to go south. Like I said, I want you in the chat, but if you're going to have that attitude, then it's just going to get a lot worse. Allison says, Happy New Year. If I don't happen to hop on one of these beforehand, yes. Happy New Year to you as well, Allison. It was really great to see you tonight. I'm gonna have the same attitude. I did nothing wrong. Okay. Well, that's gonna be a problem then, Spider Quake. Lisa says maybe if they do reruns of all my children, God in Light, When Like Live, Poor Charles next year, Albert. Well, I mean, I would love to do that if I was just. I mean, four is kind of a toughie right now. If I was doing full time, then yeah, hell, even all those, that would still be a lot. That'd be a lot. Yes, Jonathan, I will be doing a Sunday live stream, and then I'll come back a few minutes before the ball drops, so we can all sit there and say Happy New Year to each other. So I'll do that. But yeah, like I said, Spider Craig, I want you in the chat. But if you're gonna sit there and act like that, and it's going to push other people to leave, that's bad for business. So I'm not gonna be able to have you here. Like you're literally going to force my hand to just not having you here. And I don't want that, but going into the new year, things are gonna change. So yeah, the final one of 2023, yes. Looking forward to that, Black Mom. Looking forward to that. And no one said one bad thing about her. It wasn't that. It was just like you kept saying like, "Oh, I want Drew 6 feet under," and you just like it was super negative and just so unnecessary. You know. But I'm glad you're gonna be there, Black Mom. I'm glad you're gonna be there. Like I said, not doing it, and I stand by that. Okay. Well, yeah, but Spider Quake to keep going on and on and on and on and on about it, it's a little bit too much, you know? And I'm not gonna sit there and have other people leave because you wanna act the way you wanna act. That's what's not gonna happen. So you have to make a choice. You wanna act like that? Cool. You can do that on somebody else's live stream, but it's not gonna be mine. And have a good time, cool. On my patience, um, that's gonna be done. Cool. I look forward to seeing you then, Jonathan. You know what it is, Spike Quake? You go on about a subject and you just do it too much to the point where it bothers other people. That's the problem. That's the problem. It's just too much. Denise, Steve had COVID in the summer and Disney demanded he take the jab by November 3rd. When I got COVID, they told me to wait at least 3 months to get the jab and 6 months would have been better. Ah. The Spider Grave says, again, not my problem if they get upset. Okay, well, that's a shame. That's a shame, Spider Craig. Because if you're gonna act like that, then it's just gonna go sideways. But don't sit there. Here's the thing: don't sit there and say, "I didn't try to be patient. I didn't try to be nice." Yes, make sure that you do hit the like button on the way out because it really does actually help. Thank you, my friend Jonathan. Thank you. Like I'm talking crap about that. That's different. I get your Spider Quake, I do, but I don't. Here's the thing: I don't know how many other streamers would sit there and be this have this much patience. Because in all reality, you know. Anyways, Spike Quick, like I said, you got a choice. So once you're in here, but if you're gonna act like that, then um, really nothing I can do. That's bad for business, and that's not gonna happen. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next live stream. And 2024 is gonna be a lot different. So keep that in mind.